Right, well, welcome to my first commentary. Just got my mic, so I thought I'd take it for a spin, see what happens. This is game of Team Deathmatch on Old Town on the Gears 3 beta. Playing with me and my mates. So our whole team's all friends, all in party, which is a bit harsh because it means the other team probably aren't all in party. Just like on Gears 2 or Gears 1 when it was annoying. Um, It's a lot like Gears 2 to be honest, Gears 3, but better. Like the guns work. It's like Gears 2 meets Gears 1's weapons, so all the guns actually do something. You don't have the stupid lag or anything. Like I didn't play in this. I didn't actually get any lag really. I got one game where I lagged out, but I think that was more the host dashboarded because he was losing than it was their servers. Obviously the servers went down as well the first couple of days, but by the end they sorted it out. Or they just given host to someone, but you can already tell. Um, yeah, teaching them to use the sawn off. Not a massive fan. I think it didn't ruin the game. I understand they put it in for noobs and stuff, and they did it because they didn't want people wall bouncing. Which is fair enough because obviously if you can use an Asher quite well, you destroy like someone who was new to the game or used to aim a lot. I like I said, I'm not a massive fan of the sawn off. I use the Nasher. I just think it's better. I like the fact that you don't fire one shot and have to run a mile to fire another shot, like while you're reloading, which is obviously a bit annoying. And you got to be point blank range, at least with the Nasher, like it works properly. It's like a real shotgun. Like that guy's now running away because he's got to reload. A bit pathetic, really. I like that bit. Sorry about that, Trev. I had to put it in. It's kind of funny, and it was the best game I got really to commentate on. Yeah, I think like the guns actually work well in this. I mean, a lot of people are moaning about the retro Lancer either recoiling too much or being too powerful, and it's like, well, it recoils so much because it's so powerful, and it's so powerful because it recoils so much. So you can't win them all. The hammer burst on this is still like stupidly strong, and I'm sure I met some people using auto fire controllers, which was a bit annoying. But some people have to cheat to have a chance. I mean, I'm playing for fun. I like to win, but I ain't gonna moan if I don't. Yeah, like what else is there? Oh yeah, like obviously you got the scoreboards like push select like you did on Gears 1 and 2, or back on Xbox. I always call it select, can't help it. The left bumper brings up your TACCOM like it did. Like in Gears 2 you can use it when you're running, which is nice. It's a lot better than on Gears. Like I do like it on Gears 1, but it's annoying that you can't hold it when you're moving after playing Gears 2 and getting used to it. However, it doesn't show like what guns people have, which I find a bit annoying because I'm so used to holding it and being like, oh, that guy's got a sniper, it's okay. Instead of wondering whether I'm going to get a headshot walking around the corner. It's a good example there of the trade weapon system. It's quite cool. Like you can give each other ammo as well if you've got the same guns, or you can just give each other a gun. That didn't really work out for me. It's really useful. I mean, if someone gets to boomer first, like before, it used to be really annoying because you might be able to beat everyone else there, but the guy actually wants it on your team, or like you want to give it to, is at the back and doesn't make it. So you can always run in, get it for him, run off, give it to him, and then like get his shotgun or his lancer off him. Nay tag is still in this game, like Gears 2, although not as many people seem to do it, which is quite nice. It used to bug me when people used to put it in spawn and stuff, so you die before you can get out. Which is nice. Like the maps aren't too bad for spawn killing, to be fair. The worst one's trenches because there's only one way out. All the other maps actually thought about it, and like they've given you different ways of kind of getting out, or they've made spawn quite hard to pin you down in. And as this game's obviously like a respawn kind of game now, a bit like I don't know, it's like Guardian just without the leader, and obviously it's execution rules, which is useful. I hated execution on Gears 1, but I think it works on this because you've got like a pool of lives. It's nice being able to get back up, and it's quick enough that you're not there for like 5 minutes tapping the A button, watching your whole team die, and then you get back up and get killed by everyone else, which is nice. I think they've put a lot of effort into this actually, and everyone's always going to moan about Gears games because it's never going to be Gears 1 again, but I still play Gears 1 now and again anyway, and after playing this it started to feel dated. Like I don't enjoy it as much, probably because of all the glitches, to be honest, and the people that have to cheat and think it's fun, and it's like you know what, I just want to play the game how they like. I didn't really intend it to be played like that, but like with the shotty and the like, not so much wall bouncing, but you know, like dodging out of cover and stuff to not get shot. So yeah, it's not a bad game. I definitely going to be buying it. You know, something to play, and it's the only third person shooter that I actually think is better than COD, or like I enjoy playing more. I mean, I'm not a massive COD fan or Halo, to be honest, but I do quite like this. Like playing them with friends and that, they're quite good fun. But nothing beats playing Gears, especially like it's lovely playing with mates. But if you're playing on your own, you get in a game and you're like, you keep coming top and top again, and it's like, yeah, you know what? I'm not the best Gears player in the world, but the guys I'm playing with are much worse than me, sort of thing. Like when you're playing with mates, it kind of makes you realise you ain't that great. But when you're playing on your own, sometimes you get quite like almighty. It's quite cool. You get the rush as well, which is quite nice. Like you take out a couple of people and you're like, yeah, which is cool. You know, I like to feel powerful when I play games. It's my one chance to feel like I'm not a weed. But yeah, like I don't know what else to say really. I mean, I've got the gold Lancer on at the moment. Hopefully it stays a beta unlock only, because it'd be quite cool to have it as like an exclusive, and it looks a lot better than the gold Lancer in Gears 2, which, let's be honest, looked a bit tacky and stood out like a sore thumb. I mean, you could spot someone with that a mile away, and you knew they're either someone who spent way too much money on the game, or they'd actually queued up at midnight and brought it, instead of just buying it off eBay and trying to look cool. But yeah, I think it looks really good on this one, like the retro gold Lancer. It's like, it's not tacky, it doesn't stand out like a sore thumb, and it's kind of a cool touch on it. A lot of the guns are the same really, like Torpbow's like it was on Gears 2, if you headshot someone it carries on, Boom's the same, Nasher's obviously the same. It's like it was in Gears 2 at the end, like it's got the range and everything on it, and if you aim it's pretty damn good. Sawn-off's new. Really good gun. A lot of people use it to like run in and then run off again, which obviously works, but it's a bit annoying if you're like fighting someone and you get shot in the back by a guy who obviously can't aim. Incendiary grenades are new. They're pretty cool. Like I'm not a massive fan of tagging them on the floor, but if you can throw them right blind fire, they work pretty well. And obviously you can stick them on people's heads and like kick them with them, like you can with frags and that. Works not amazing, but it's quite cool watching them like set alight, and if they catch their mate, it's quite funny. I keep raping in this as well. Sorry about that. I'm not a massive like fan of doing it, but when people use the sawn off and it's the end of the day and I'm annoyed, I tend to do it quite a lot just to rub in their face that I can actually beat them with a proper gun. Yeah, I suppose that's it really for my first attempt at commentary. I welcome any feedback. Some medals coming up at the end, because you like unlock them during the game. Let you know like what's going on, what you've been best at or worst at. To be honest, you get one for being like the most headshotted player, which is kind of funny because you know when you get that you've done pretty pants. So yeah, that's it. Feedback welcome. Cheers for watching if you actually made it through the whole thing.